Yes, recording is doing, making sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's get on the front page here today. Good. So, Forex Factory, is it up? Yes, okay. All right, good morning. Welcome to July 1st. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Welcome to another birthday for, Canada. So, we're going to get started here on the market update for today. The Canadian market is close, as you all know, on Canada Day. The US market is open. That's why probably I think a lot of people are out there enjoying the Canada Day and they don't bother to be, trading the US market today. So we're going to talk about the Canadian, not going to talk about the Canadian market, we'll talk about mostly of the US market, and then we'll talk about the stocks in a few minutes here. Let's talk about where is the market doing and what's going on, what is the news that's going on in the market right now, what's gonna make this market move higher. Okay, yesterday we had a nice green candle, as you can see, on the daily on the ES, and today so far that candle is down about 20 points this morning. If you look on the ES, it's 20 points down. The Nasdaq is roughly about close to 100 points to the downside. So why is the market down this morning? They are having a lot of trouble getting this big, beautiful bill getting passed through the House and Senate there. A lot of issues overnight. They worked all night. Donald Trump is not letting any of them go home till they have secured and passed the budget bill. And apparently, they lost more senators on the positive side since Saturday. A couple of them went negative because they changed a whole bunch of stuff in there. And you probably already heard Elon Musk is feuding up with Donald Trump again this morning, that he wants the benefits for the electrical vehicles put back in the bill. They took them out, they put them in, they took them out, they took them out again. But he's also threatening senators that are voting these electrical vehicles out, threatening them that he will not support them when the election comes around. So the feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk is starting all over again. So what's going on this morning with this budget? It's apparently the vice president, is sitting up there trying to negotiate deals with these senators, trying to get the bill passed so Donald Trump can sign this bill on July the 4th, on Friday, when the market is closed, and it's going to be a short week. So we got tomorrow and Thursday to trade still. But again, a lot of this market moving to the upside depends on getting this bill passed. So is it going to get passed? I think the bill is going to get passed. In what form? We don't know, but it is going to be a positive thing for the market. So if you're hanging on to these swing trades and you still are in it, like me, and I would definitely hang on to them. But once the bill gets passed and the news is out there, that is the time to take some profits out of these stocks that we've been holding on for a long time. Okay, that's when you want to really take the money out from the stock market. So um, let it the good news, let it roll, and when it does come out, hopefully before Thursday. Thursday is a half a day on the market, so I'm hoping this bill gets passed before Thursday afternoon during the market hours, so we can have a positive effect. But if it does get passed on after Thursday or even Friday, then it just takes a lot of steam out of the market pushing to the upside, because you're going to have a weekend, a 3-day weekend, where people are going to rethink what their portfolios are going to look like. But when it happens right as the market is open, it changes a different reflection of the market, how people trade. So we are looking for this market to break out on the budget, that if it gets passed. So let's take a look at where we're going to trade today. So is it a risk on day or risk off day? I think it's a risk on day, because if we get anything positive coming out of the bill, this could move back to the upside very quickly. So I'm not negative on the market. I'm looking to the positive side. So I am a risk on. today, even though we are starting off with a candle that's going to the downside by 9:30. I think we can probably change some moods, and not only change moods, but we also have a bunch of data. Okay, I'm gonna bring the Forex Factory in front of you, and I'll show you what's going on this morning. So we're looking at a whole bunch of people talking, and the Fed chairman is talking right when the market opens. So what is he gonna do? He has a lot of pressure to cut interest rates. So is he gonna mention anything about interest rate cuts? If he does mention anything about interest rate cuts, you can sure to see the market pull to the upside. Okay, and the other stuff that's coming out is ISM manufacturing data. Okay, and JOLTS job opening. Okay, how many jobs were open last month? Are they more or they less? Okay, so ISM manufacturing data, is it gonna go above? Is it gonna go up to the upside? If it goes to the upside, it's good news for the market because of your economy is doing well, and it's not good for interest rates, but it's good overall for your economy. Uh, JOLTS job number, same thing. This is number of openings during the reported, excluding the farming industry in the last month. So this was a month ago information. So if there's more openings, that means your economy is doing well, right? You're not lowering interest rates. If this number comes to the downside, like it's been coming most of the time, it's been coming to the downside, and that is not good for your economy. Okay, that means you're losing jobs in your economy. That means you should decrease the interest rate. So if you want to see the number, if you want to see interest rate cuts, you want to see both of these numbers actually come down, both the manufacturing and the JOLTS jobs number. Okay, another thing I've been really looking at is to teach you guys is go through a business cycle, like a recession cycle. So I'm gonna create another class to make it. I found a way to teach you guys really easy how to look at these numbers. Okay, and I'm gonna use that. I want to create a video, or we're gonna do something, a class that you can understand these numbers better, how they are, what cycle of the industry, what cycle of the business these numbers should be going up or they should be going down. I'm going to make it really easy for you. So I know it's a lot of tough time to understand this, but I'm working on something that I think I can really make it easy for you to guys to understand these numbers, or what these numbers exactly mean, and when you should be looking at when they're good and when they should be looking when you're bad. Remember, when the if your economy is doing well, right? These numbers should be all doing well, right? That you should have more jobs, you should have more of this stuff. I'll leave that to a lesson. So I will teach you that in a lesson. I think which I think I can really make it easy for you. So only thing other than like 9:30, remember Fed chairman, he's talking. Just be careful. I don't know what he's gonna say. If he, like I said, if he directs anything towards cutting interest rates, the market's gonna fly. Okay. So and that's what the market basically every word that he speaks at 9:30 will be listened to, including myself. If I see something, I will surely to let you know. Okay. So that is what's going to affect the market. But the rest of the day, week, we have a whole bunch of numbers coming out that are, let me go into the entire week here. This week, apply. So on that was on Tuesday. This is on Wednesday. We got an ADP non-farm payroll numbers coming out. And remember, these numbers are very important. This will move the market. Okay? These numbers will move the market, and so will this number on Thursday. Normally, the non-farm payroll comes on Friday. Okay, they usually come out on the Friday, but they are coming out on Thursday because we are closed. The market is closed on Friday, and the market does close at 1 p.m. on Thursday. It's going to be a short week, so the numbers are coming out, and plus the ISM services PMI. Non-farm payroll, the weekly unemployment number, average hourly earnings. We will talk about them, what these numbers mean. Okay. So we'll talk about them in a minute. I am in sometimes I have a very tough time trading at the same time, but I am right now sitting in a short ES trade. I'm still looking. There's a chart above me. I'm just looking at it just to let you know, guys. Here it is. I'm sitting in a short right now from here. I'm still short on ES, and I got it around 62.37, and it's currently 62.29. So each point of worth is about $50. So I am about 7 points right now, around $350 up right now, and I'm looking to see it go down towards a little bit more here. So I am in that trade. But anyway, let's go to the Nasdaq. What is the Nasdaq saying? The Nasdaq is also going to the downside side as well, and it was trying to break. It actually went up a little bit to the all-time high. Then it kind of got pushed today to the downside. So I still think the numbers that are, if the budget gets passed, this thing is going to get pushed to the upside. Okay. So 862. If we get, I think we're gonna break this number to the upside. So don't be short on this, guys. Either the ES or the NQ. So downside, I'm not looking much. I'm looking for this to turn around to the upside, but I'm keeping a very close eye on the ES right now. And that is your NQ. Let's take a look at the YM here, the Dow Jones. We don't look at this much because it's only got about 30 stocks in it. Okay, so it's a big index. What it does, the one I really like to look at is the ES with S&P 500, but this one is also pointing to the upside as well. So those are, let's take a look at quickly at the Russell as well. Russell is pretty much there too. And remember yesterday I showed you the put call ratios. Well, the put call ratios are this on the SPY went up to the put side, not by much, but a little bit. Same thing on the triple Qs. They went to the upside as well, little bit. Sorry, no, to the downside. They went toward the call side, and same thing with the IWI. IWM actually went to the put side. So these numbers are still very strong to the call side. They're telling me the market is going to the upside still. Okay, so don't be fooled by these numbers. These are numbers that are telling me that the market is still going to the upside. Looking at the 10-year, it's going down nicely. If you have those bonds, guess what, guys? You're making money. I'm very happy with my bonds, and I'm gonna make tons of money in these bonds here. The ones that I own, let me share, where are they? I own 3 of these bonds here. They're all up this morning. Okay, so beautiful bonds. They're making money, and if they come down to 4%, these bonds should be up, and this should be around $98, $99. Okay, so SPTL, it should also be going up as well, and this one here as well. I own 3 bonds, 3 out of the 4. Okay, so but if you want to own all 4 of them, are really good, and they're safe too as well. But I own 3 of these. Okay, so when I sell them or when I got out of them, I will let you know. Okay, I'm still holding on to those bonds, and if they come down to if they can come anywhere below 4%, I'd be more than happy. That's where I would be would want to take about profit. Take a look at the dollar index. Okay, dollar index is getting lower. The US dollar is getting weak. Remember this thing? I said the next target is 95. Guess where it's sitting today? 96.5. It's heading to 95. So dollar index is getting weaker. Guess what is happening to the US dollar? US dollar is kicking to the downside, right? And with that yield, as the yield goes down, the dollar index goes down. The US dollar is against the euro sitting at $1.18. Look at that. Going to $1.20. If you're in this trade, guys, you should be making tons of money. Okay? Euro US pound is also heading to the $1.40 range. It's almost did it hit $1.38? Almost did. Okay, it's heading to the upside as well, and the yen as well. This yen should be going. It finally broke this trend line to the downside. If you took the trend line down, if you move it, I'm just gonna move the trend line a little bit to the here. So if you took that broken trend line to the downside, well, you are making good money on the yen as well. It should be hitting $1.40 and possibly $1.35 soon. I'm gonna close this trade because actually the auto algo just closed this trade. I'm on a manual trade here on this one, and the algo just closed the trade, and I'm just gonna close it as well. Let me show you. So see, it just closed the trade right there. And I'm just closing the ES trade. I'm done. Okay. Not bad, over 300 bucks for that trade while I'm doing this market update. Okay, that was nice. But anyways, continue on with the pound here. The euro and the Canadian dollar is also a little bit stronger. I'm looking for the Canadian dollar to get to $34, $35. If you, I don't know how many people trade here Forex, but I know two people are heavily trading Forex, and I know they were all in all these trades. So I know exactly they bought a couple of lots, guys, and I think they're up between $5,000 to $10,000 in the last 2 weeks there. So congratulations to those guys. I'm not gonna name people, guys. I know a lot of people on the side who are trading, making good money on the side. So congratulations to them. That's pretty much the forex there. So if you made money on it, fantastic. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing this morning? Bitcoin is down to the downside. It's also waiting for this budget approval or hear something from Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell mentions that if he's going to lower rates, the Bitcoin will also jump. Why? Because there'll be a liquidity in the market with cash, right? So this thing will, if this breaks a trend line to the upside, Bitcoin will go to the upside. I would not buy Bitcoin till it goes above this. If you're holding Bitcoin right now, I would suggest that maybe you hold on to it. Okay, but I wouldn't buy till it breaks above here. If you want to make good money, look at the break off this trend line to the upside. Okay, on Bitcoin. So I would just stand there and wait, and take a look at what's happening. I'm looking for earnings to come out on STZ this morning. Okay, this actually not this morning. They're coming out this afternoon. After market, I think the earnings will be fine. I think the stock will get pushed a little bit to the upside. I don't own it. Okay, I don't own it. I would not be a buyer till I'm not a buyer till actually the earnings come out, because this stock has come down quite a bit, and I want to see the positive side on the earnings. It's okay if a stock goes $3-4 up, I'll buy it then, but I'm not gonna buy it till I see the earnings. I don't play for the earnings. You guys all know that. I don't play any stock unless I'm playing a long-term stock. I already have it in my portfolio. That's fine, but I don't play any stock for earnings, and I am not gonna start now. And I don't want to teach you guys the wrong stuff. Okay, so even though this could have positive earnings, but I'm still not gonna take it. Okay, so that is STZ. Take a look at if anybody wants to take a look at any other stocks, please let me know in the chat here. And I did put some of the news here, and quickly, another stock that I'm starting to like is Levi Strauss, but I'm not buyer yet. Levi Strauss, everybody knows that stock makes jeans. I love wearing jeans as well. I wear jeans a lot, and especially at work. So these jeans, they're jeans maker, Levi Strauss. They're a very good company. They did an IPO a couple of years ago. I've been following them. I originally bought them. I did buy them on the IPO. I thought they would be good, but then I had to, sort of hang on and wait. I almost sold it right here at the break even again. When I took it all the way down here, then I sold it as soon as I got it back here, because I wasn't seeing anything positive. But I am starting to see some positive stuff in there. Why? Because their balance sheet is really improving. And if you look at quickly take a look at their financials here, these are becoming to the positive side more and more. And when I originally bought it, this is what started happening. It started to go to negative side. That's why I got rid of it. But now look at the positive side. It's happening. So I'm not a buyer yet. Okay, but I'm starting to like this stock. Okay, Levi Strauss, Levi, put it on your list. I have it on my list here. In the future somewhere, I'll keep a close eye on it, and I'll let you know when I buy it. But it is down right now in the pre-market a little bit. Okay, so MOS, Spain Deep, yeah, definitely, buddy. Let's take a look at Mosaic Company. We done this before. Looks like it's good. It's a pre-market market. It is up, and if it breaks this level here, 37.68 right there, if you go back here, this is like if it breaks this level, could be a nice break to the upside. Looked like it had positive earnings. Dividend was paid out, then the stock went down on a dividend. Now it's starting to pump back up. Let me see if there's any news on this one, MOS. If there is any recent developments. Um, Mosaic cuts Q2 phosphate sales. Okay, they cut the Q2 phosphate sales, which came out on June 6th. That was about a month ago. Okay, so let's take a look at what this stock does first. Okay, we go into overview. The Mosaic company in the production of marketing concentrated phosphate, potash. Okay, they're into potash. Okay, 11.50 billion. It's like similar to NTR, right? 2.49. These companies are usually always good. Revenue is going down. That's why it's a $10 billion revenue. We know why potash has been going down over the last couple of years. Same thing with the NTR. So I think this will recover. These are good companies. You're gonna need them. It is starting to recover nicely. Yeah, this is where I would definitely buy 37.5 above here. That's where I would be looking for this stock to go to the upside. It is considerably cheaper than NTR. NTR is traded on the Canadian. It was up to $88. Recently, come down back to $79 on NTR. But NTR is still. I'm still a holder. My average buy is a 64 on it. I'm still holding it. I think NTR is eventually headed back to 100, and this stock looks good too. 37.5. Definitely, I think. I just want to see one more numbers here. Statistics. These numbers are not bad at all. I would definitely definitely a buyer. Nice to bring that up, Spaindeep. Definitely, yeah, 37.5 above. Definitely own it. Okay. So the U.S. market is open today. The Canadian market is closed. That's why I think a lot of people are enjoying their day off out there, and there is not a whole lot of other stuff that's going on in the market. Just the main thing is the budget, big time. So some of the other stocks that we can trade for the day are still like the run on Amazon. Okay, if you're still looking for some day trade stocks, let's take a look at it. Yesterday broke out nicely. So if you traded this to the upside yesterday, good. I still think this is going to turn around. If the market turns around and if you get a budget approval, this stock is going to the upside. Okay, so this is definitely Amazon to look for to continue to the upside. Still, my target is 250 on it, and I would definitely hang on to it. Take a look at Nvidia as well. Nvidia is headed a little bit lower this morning on the pre-market, but again, I think the whole market is just waiting for this budget to come around, and when the budget does come around, it's going to push this market to the higher side. Okay, and take a look at JP Morgan. It's also setting the highs. Again, the earnings are coming out starting next week, and the first things that are coming out are the banks. Quickly take a look. I'm going to show you the chart where you can go take a look at all this. Okay, quickly where all the earnings are. Go in here, guys. Go into this here. Go into earnings, and this they have it up to July 4th. Okay, why don't they have it more than that? They just have it to July 4th, which is just this week. Okay, so and there's a way to actually expand this. There's a way to expand this, but anyways, they only have it till we are starting on those banks next week, and that's the earnings start from there, and that's going to be Bank of America, Citigroup, J.P. Morgan, and Wells Fargo. All four of them will be coming out next week with earnings. I think the earnings should be good. These stocks will continue to the upside, very strong till the earnings. I think still could make a nice swing trade. And if you took it on the breakout here, right? The first original breakout was here. We were talking about back here when I was saying, yeah, this thing is making up like a little bit of bullish flag here. And I don't know who asked, but I said it's gonna, if it breaks to the upside, look what it did. So I mean, look at the gain was like from 259. This is like a $30 gain to the upside from here. That's not a bad return within May, June, and we are we're just beginning of July. So less than like a month, you got a $30 return on a stock like this. Man, that's pretty good. That's why I say always buy quality stocks. All right. How many stocks out there in the last month have moved more than $30? Right. Same thing with Amazon. Look at these stocks from the bottom here. They have moved all this price, and we are buyers of this stuff. So don't buy into the cheap stuff. Don't get into the the things that are gonna lose money, the risk stuff. This is the stuff that's gonna make you money. I know they're expensive. I know you need a like a higher capital to buy these, but that's where you're gonna make the money. Okay. Okay. So anybody else have any other stocks they want to talk about? I know this morning is a slow morning. Not too many people are around this morning, so uh, maybe should have taken a day off. But anyways, Honeywell looking good as well. They were coming out. They wanted to split the company in two. They are a well diversified company. They're into the defense sector, and they're into also for the other side, the consumer sector. So what they want to do is divide their defense sector totally different. So get the value out of this stock. This stock, the news was out about 2 months ago, and that's why this stock has been slowly moving to the upside. So what they were gonna do. So I like what they're gonna do, but they haven't announced anything that they what are they gonna do. But the stock has moved nicely since. But sooner or later, if they don't say mention anything or what they're gonna do, this thing is gonna come down. But that's what I'm waiting. Earnings are gonna be coming out soon, but maybe they're gonna announce it before the earnings. Okay. But again, I mean, just be careful a little bit. It has a nice run up since they mentioned. We told I told you guys this right here when Honeywell about 2 months ago told that they're gonna split the company in two, and this stock has put. This is the reason for this stock going to the upside. Okay, so be careful. Currently, would I be a buyer here? You know what? If they announce anything about splitting, this thing is gonna go higher. But I don't know when they're gonna say it, when they're gonna come out. But overall, the stock is good. I like the stock, but it had a nice run up. Tesla is going down. Tesla is $298. Elon Musk is fighting the budget, the Senate. He wants the benefit for the EVs put back in, and apparently they're not doing it. Donald Trump's not allowing them to do it, and the feud is continuing with him, and the stock is going to the downside. Okay, so be careful. It's a trader stock. If some news comes out that they're going to put something back in the budget, this stock could turn around to the upside. Same thing with FSLR. If you are trading the solars, solar is a little bit down. Yesterday was up. They were talking about putting some stuff back in. Then again, this thing is a little bit down. So this is going to be very volatile, FSLR and Tesla or any electric car makers, because what's going on in the budget. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty slow this morning. There's not a whole lot going